The pinching Harley, and that's wrapped all the way around to Gus Nyquist. He wheels and deals center circle. Off to Steele. Harley pokes that pass to the corner. It ends up right out in front. Shot, score! It's over! And who does it but Hartman? Fought through injury all night, and he gets the game winner! What a road win in overtime for Minnesota in Game 1.
Kill for Minnesota. They hung on the ropes for most of the overtime periods. This puck squirts out in front, and the advantage of being on your forehand for Hartman allows him to be patient here. It's just easier for a player when he's on his forehand to wait out the goaltender and get to an area where you can find the net. Incredible patience for Hartman. The puck squirted out to him.
Big moment for Stuart Skinner in net, the rookie goaltender. The Kings going for the win in overtime. Doughty, Kopitar, down low, tic-tac-toe, and a winner for Alex Iafallo. The Kings take Game 1.
Absolutely, he stepped up all game, and this is taking a look at the goal. You see he's down low here. It's a little back and forth. You can see the triangle with Kopitar to Doughty. This drags the PK over a little bit, allowing this set play. Arvidsson, Iafallo, one touch, back of the net, OT winner, Weeksy.
I can't credit Iafallo enough as well for unchecking himself from the coverage in the high slot. He spins off a coverage. Take a look at the bench for
Mayfield goes down for the Islanders, clutching his face.
Good job from Matt Barzal recovering that puck as Mayfield went down.
Boss scores! The overtime winner!
Outside the zone, but there's Mayfield talking to the referee, going over to that side of the ice, and then the other side is wide open. And Jordan Stahl with a beautiful pass to Jesper Fast.
And what a finish by Jesper Fast. Tucks it right in there. And also a good job by the Canes to recognize to come right back. They did this in the second period. Puck exits the zone.
Ekholm will hammer it off the glass. Byfield will go to work again. Supported by Velarde. They'll take it in. Gabe Velarde in front, a chance, they score! It's Trevor Moore! And the Kings win in overtime! In overtime. And the LA Kings now with a 2-1 series lead. As you see the reach in there by Darnell Nurse, and once he just left that area.
3 shots for Vegas as Villanueva comes to the puck. Hit by Howden. Sandberg put it off the skate of Arvidsson, and Buck scores! Michael Amadio puts it home, and Vegas mutes the white noise in Winnipeg with an overtime win in Game 3.
What a crazy game this afternoon, and a well-played game by both these teams. Bullets, 2 penalty kills that they get. And then Sandberg goes back to the back of the net right here. And as he goes to throw it out around the wall, he knocks it off the leg of Barbashev. Instead of going up the wall, he comes inside trying to make the pass, tape to tape. It rolls to Amadio. He fires it instantly and beats Hellebuck. And early in overtime, too, this one goes straight up and over the glove. And the Vegas Golden Knights dodge a huge bullet here on a turnover. And Amadio buries it. And they will take a 2-1 lead in this series that I still believe is far from over.
Didn't quite get it up, but he got a part of it, and still Vasilevsky was able to track it, get the big flipper out there.
Face-off win, Riley scores! Morgan Riley with a seeing eye wrister from the blue line, And the Maple Leafs have taken Game 3 in overtime.
This is an unbelievable shot. The big hit and collision with Braden Point. The scraps that ensued after that. And now he's the hero in overtime. Firing this wrister. See how flat this is, Butch? It's rotating and it might have deflected. It might have deflected in front. Looked like it changed the angle just ever so slightly. And then beats Vasilevsky under the bar, high over the blocker. That's a tough place to beat a goaltender, especially one as tall and as athletic as Vasilevsky is, but look at that reaction.
When he came to training camp without a contract, they wound up rewarding him in January with a 2-year extension. Had a very nice year for the Rangers, primarily in penalty killing. Bratt one-on-one. Bratt twisting, finds Hamilton. He scores! Dougie Hamilton, an overtime game winner. And New Jersey is right back in the series.
In the overtime to go across the zone, and he finds Dougie Hamilton coming late. Hamilton can really shoot it, and it's a perfect shot over the glove. The Devils are alive in an overtime 2-1 win. Dougie Hamilton, the overtime winner over the glove of Igor Shesterkin.
His first career playoff overtime goal.
9:27 left in OT. A stretch pass. Hyman, a shot. He scores! Zach Hyman wins it in overtime.
And then the quick up. Hyman. And somehow this puck finds its way under the right arm of Jonas Korpisalo, and talk about it. I mean, you got to get a stop there, but it would just almost seem like it was a matter of time because the Oilers had found their game. And we say it often, Shane, in overtime, never a bad play to just fire it at the net.
Nylander gains the zone to Kerfoot on the backhand, twisted out high. Giordano across. Return it, Nylander to Giordano with a shot, tip, scores! Toronto pulls off a stunner in Tampa.
Showing his emotion as he leaves the ice. A good entering of the zone on the backhand by Kerfoot, but he banks it off the boards. Now he's going to slide in at the far post. Keep your eye on 15 in front of the net. There with the backhand of his blade, and it's below the crossbar. And this is, again, incredible hand-eye coordination here. Beautiful redirection off the post and in. Holy jumping. What a play that is.
And so often we saw in that overtime, in that situation, two Maple Leafs players looking for traffic in front. Nye's in the high slot, but it's Kerfoot down low with the tight screen and the deflection for the huge
Look at that
winner.
reaction from the bench.
Daniel Sprong from the wall. Sprong steps up, fires, blocked, loose puck, Everly to Schwartz, loose puck, they score! Jordan Everly wins it for Seattle!
Don't get any bigger for the Seattle Kraken. Everly tries to work the middle of the ice. Watch this puck come back to him. Georgiev's got a bite on the initial shot. It's a wide open net. Puck right on the stick of Everly. He buries it back door. And this place is up for grabs. Power play, second goal of the game. Sprong making a difference, attacking the net. He's a shooter. Causes some confusion. Fortunate bounce for Seattle. We got ourselves a series.
Seattle took game 1. Colorado took games 2 and 3. Jordan Everly seals the deal for Seattle in game 4, and this series is now tied at 2.
McAvoy still hanging around the front of the net. Ekblad and Pasternak hold each other up. Marchand missed Zacha at the point. He was moving toward the middle. Marchand thought he would stay along the boards. Allmark turned it over. Bouncing puck. They score! Matthew Tkachuk wins it in overtime. A misplay by Boston, reminiscent of Game 2.
Starts in the Boston end. Marchand thinks Bergeron is there. They've changed. There's not the right-hander, there's the left-hander. The puck comes all the way down the board. Ullmark tries to do too much with this puck. He wants to reverse it up the boards rather than shoot it here on his forehand. And he ends up pushing it onto Verhaeghe's stick. Matthew Tkachuk with plenty of time to go around the fallen Ullmark.
Islanders won their first Stanley Cup on an overtime goal from Bobby Nystrom, 1980. Cup angle shot, score! Stastny! The Carolina Hurricanes defeat the New York Islanders in overtime 2-1. They win the series 4-2 on Paul Stastny's third career playoff overtime winner.
Pelech, a player that rarely makes a mistake, has that puck go off his stick, step on the veteran, manages to keep it in the zone, and Stastny just fires it at the net. And Sorokin, for one of the few times this season, can't come up with the save when he should have.
Paul Stastny, the son of the Hall of Famer Peter Stastny, with the series winner, his third goal of the series. Without key forwards, the fourth line for Carolina comes through.
And he made the decision with that puck.
Tavares comes in to grab it. Tavares leaves it for Marner. Kept it, and he's still on it. Forced it deep for Nyes. Nyes and Sergachev, now for Tavares behind the net. Gets out in front, turns and shoots, and scores! Tavares is the one!
Well, from the goal line out, Tavares holds on to it. He plays it over to his left. Shen has to vacate in case it gets poked away. But Tavares gets the puck before Stamkos done. Continues on the wraparound. Spins, turns, elusive, and off the skate. It looked like of the defenseman before it goes into the net. Just one of those plays. You jam it towards the net as quickly as possible, and he does so. What skate did it go off? The left skate of Radish, who played so brilliantly in his first playoff series with Tampa Bay and beyond the goaltender. It might have been going wide, glances off the skate and right inside the post past Vasilevsky for the game-winning goal.
First one to it, Tkachuk. Hit by Carlo, puck pops in the air, lands behind the net, right in the side of the goal. They chop away at it. Tkachuk keeping it alive. Carlo can't grab it. It comes to Verhaeghe. Turns, shoots, scores! Have eliminated the Boston Bruins.
An incredible wrist shot. You just mentioned Verhaeghe with that great regular season. Down low, and a play by Tkachuk on the boards. He takes a hit to make a play there. It ends up getting squirted loose here. Tkachuk battling Carlo, and then Bennett comes in to help out. And you can see the screen by Tkachuk is everything on this play. He's moving towards the right. Swayman can't pick it up. It is a beautiful sequence, working the puck down low. But Verhaeghe's instincts to shoot it, bring it back on the toe of the blade, it eludes the stick there of the first forward and right under the bar and in with Tkachuk lurking in the weeds.